friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will discuss about COVID-19. I have divided it in parts for better understanding. COVID-19 is a pandemic. The word pandemic refers to disease outbreak that spreads across countries and continents. Coronavirus is derived from a Latin word corona means crown, and it causes wide range of respiratory infections from mild to severe, and it was started in Wuhan city of China in December 2019. Origin: it was discovered in 1960s. Coronavirus was associated with illness of varied intensity. SARS in 2002 and MERS in 2012 were priorly seen before coronavirus. Etiology: subfamily Coronavirinae, family Coronaviridae, order Nidovirales. Nido refers to nest. Characteristic features: very large genome, which refers to complexity of the RNA virus, and these are replicative in nature. There are 4 types of coronavirus based on the genomic structure. Alpha virus, they are 70% transmissible and the risk of death is high. Whereas beta virus spread easily but doesn't seem to cause worse illness. And gamma, they are more contagious and affect those who have already been infected. Whereas delta virus is highly contagious and people who haven't had coronavirus vaccine, the delta variant may cause more severe illness. Both SARS and COVID-19 had identical genetic sequencing, leading WHO to call it novel coronavirus. Novel means new, a strain that has not been identified before. Transmission: coronavirus are widespread among birds, mammals, and bats. In humans, alpha and beta virus caused a variety of illness. Initial case was a zoonotic source from seafood. Mode of spread are direct transmission, contact transmission, and airborne transmission through aerosol and medical procedures. A healthy person comes in contact with an affected person through direct contact or droplets, or through close contact. It leads to landing of droplets on the surface. These droplets can finally get into their mouth. A virus which resembles SARS has bat as their primary host, either through direct contact or consuming them as food. Human as an intermediate host can lead to human transmission. Viral shedding occurs in respiratory tract, saliva, feces, and urine. Viral load is higher and of longer duration in patients with severe COVID-19. Example: if a person has been admitted with COVID-19 for more than 3 months, it suggests that the viral loads are high in that individual. The risk factors are cancer, cerebrovascular disease, chronic kidney disease, COPD, diabetes mellitus, heart conditions, obesity, immunocompromised state, smoking, asthma, hypertension, and use of steroids. Is made up of 4 structural proteins. Spike S protein, which protrudes from the viral surface and is responsible for host attachment and penetration. It has 2 functional subunits, S1 which is responsible for binding and S2 which is responsible for fusion. Angiotensin converting enzyme 2 acts as a functional receptor for coronavirus and it is highly present in pulmonary epithelial cells. After binding of coronavirus to ACE2, S protein undergoes a 2-step protease cleavage and the N protein binds with a new genomic RNA. M protein facilitates integration to the endoplasmic reticulum. Pathophysiology: first one is attachment. The viral enters into the host body via aerosol transmission, binds to the host cell receptor ACE2 via S1 subunit of viral spike protein, leads to conformational changes in the viral spike protein. The second one is penetration. The viral and the host membrane fuses via S2 subunit of spike protein and endocytosis happens. Endocytosis is defined as the process by which the cells take in substances from outside the cell by engulfing them into the vesicle. It is divided into pinocytosis and phagocytosis. Pino refers to small molecules and fluids that are engulfed to form a vesicle. It is called as cell drinking. Phagocytosis refers to the solid particles that are brought into the cell. It is called as cell eating. This leads to the entry of viral nucleocapsid into the host cell and release of viral contents. Viral RNA replication, transcription and translation happens at this stage. Third one is maturation stage. Here the protein biosynthesis in the cytoplasm leads to release of new virus particles. Next, the transportation of newly formed viral particles via Golgi vesicles to the cell membrane and exocytosis, which refers to the transportation and fusion of secretory vesicles within the plasma membrane and extracellular space, thereby releasing new infective material for the community transmission. Again, the virus enters into the host. These are the references. Please give your valuable comments and suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.